6 months ago, I came home from college, and it's been interesting to say the least. I've really kept my parents on their toes by setting up multiple new aquariums in the house.
What do you think though? Looks better than I think you thought it was going to be, right?
Putting a pond in their backyard.
We did a little bit of damage to your backyard.
Oh no. Oh my goodness.
That I then put piranhas in.
We've been here before.
Oh, dude,
they're so big.
They're massive.
We got our piranhas back.
No. These are monsters. They're gonna eat us.
Now that it's cold out, I moved my piranhas indoors for the winter. There's nothing in my pond, and so I finally want to give what my mom has been asking for since the beginning.
My koi?
We're gonna get koi later. I recently got invited by Greg Whitstock, the pond guy, to go over to Japan, the birthplace of the koi fish, to pick out my very own koi. I know how much my mom has wanted these koi. She's been wanting them since I set up the pond. So today I'm gonna be surprising her with a plane ticket to come with me to Japan so she can pick out her very own koi. Mom.
What?
Come outside for a second.
What for?
I'm doing an update on my pond.
Okay, well, I'm gonna film you, right?
No. All right, so as you can see, pond season is kind of come to an end. I moved my piranhas in last week, and I'm heading to Japan tomorrow.
Yes, you are going to get my fish.
So I'm gonna be going over there to see all the koi breeders and hopefully pick out some koi.
Pretty ones.
Which you have been asking for.
Yes, because there's nothing in my pond. I like the piranhas inside better than outside anyway. You promised me some koi, and you better pick out some pretty ones.
So I had a question for you, Mom.
Okay.
What if you pick them out yourself?
Then how would I do that?
What if you came to Japan with me?
Tomorrow?
Tomorrow, yeah.
George, you gotta be joking. Are you serious?
Yeah. You said you wanted koi, right?
Yeah, but you're supposed to
I think
pick
you
them
should.
out.
I think you should pick them out yourself.
We're going together?
You're coming with me.
Have you talked to Dad about it?
No.
Oh my gosh.
Just got to Japan.
Welcome to Japan.
No more trains. Hey, Carol, out to meet you.
I'm good. Nice to meet you, man.
Yeah.
That was brutal.
Alright, so we're at Shibuya Crossing, the world's largest intersection and crosswalk, and you can see everyone's lining up.
It's worse than New York City.
This is like the craziest thing, seriously, this is I've ever witnessed. Look at this.
All right, Mom, we made it.
Yes, we did.
We navigated the subway,
Yes.
and we got to one of the most famous temples here in all of Japan.
Yay!
Good job, Mom.
Yep.
Should we go check it out?
Here we go. It's pretty cool.
Oh, guys.
We're walking the streets of Japan here, and we're seeing some massive fish tanks. I don't know if these are for food or what they're for, but check this out.
Oh, look at this guy. Poor yellow tang. He's not doing so hot.
No, his color is off.
No, his fins. He's not doing so well, poor guy. And look at these.
What's that up there, George?
That's a tang.
Yeah.
And then look at these tanks right here. Look at these massive eels.
Wow, look at him.
Wow.
He is so
would not-
big. There's another one right here.
Oh.
Yeah, these would take your hands off. They must have eels in here all the time because they got these.
I don't know if these are
Right.
permanent. They must be permanent in aquariums.
Look at this. They got clownfish.
Some funny stuff.
Alright, so this is officially like an aquarium because there's no way these people are eating clownfish. These are just for tourists, I guess, set up as nice tanks in front of their store. But check this out.
These are all filefish.
We caught one of these in Sarasota, do you remember?
Yeah, I didn't, they eat these, I guess.
Think they eat them?
Yeah, they don't just have them here for fun. They eat them.
Turtles.
I like turtles.
Yeah, they eat them.
Caught?
Look at that. Alright, we did sightseeing in Tokyo for a night, but now it's time to take the bullet train. It's going to be a 3-hour ride to Nagaoka, which is the closest major city to where all the koi breeders live. You can see we've left the city, we're traveling through the countryside, and our first stop is actually going to be a historic one, the Koi Museum, so we can learn up about the history of these fish.
We are now at the Koi Museum. They have a whole museum here just for these guys, just for these koi. It's raining though.
What is this?
I think you should wear it around.
I think I should.
Koi fish. They're at the center of almost every pond in the world, but most people rarely know the history behind this fish. While many people just assume it's an overgrown goldfish, it's not even related to the goldfish. Koi are actually a type of carp, and 400 years ago, farmers here in Japan started selectively breeding these fish for their colors and patterns. Eventually, regular competitions started to take place, where thousands of fish would be entered to name the top koi. Judges and buyers pay close attention to the fish's skin, body shape, size, and even how it moves in the water. The most important quality, though, is its color, and there are now over 100 different varieties of koi, although the most popular types, and often the ones that win the shows, are the 3 red and white varieties. Red and white are important colors in Japanese culture, and the koi fish as a whole has become a massive symbol of good luck and fortune in Japan. The best example of this is when the grand champion koi fish in 2017 sold for $1.8 million US, making it the most expensive fish ever sold. In recent years, the hysteria has reached an all-time high, and now koi collectors, investors, and breeders are flocking here to the Yamakoshi Mountains in search of the next big fish. It's not so easy though. For most of the year, the koi are kept in these massive mud ponds that are meant to grow the fish while they are barely visible. But every year in October, they're pulled out for a 1-month-long period where they're examined and either sold or put back in the mud ponds to keep growing. We are here during this special time to pick out our own koi, and we brought some help. We're here with Tim from Koi Trips and Brian from Fitz's Fish Ponds. Both are expert koi collectors and sellers. They're going to be taking us around to the different breeders, helping us carefully select the right koi.
This is interesting as well, this piece here. This is the earthquake bell. So this is the the monument they made, and then they hit that on the 23rd of October at the time.
So in 2004, an earthquake happened here in Japan.
All the roads into the Yamakoshi Mountains were destroyed, requiring residents to be evacuated from the village by helicopter. The earthquake had flooded their ponds, demolished their homes, and after weeks of aftershocks, people desperately rushed back to save their koi, using helicopters to try to fly them to temporary ponds. Unfortunately, 30 people lost their lives that day, and with thousands of koi fish completely wiped out, farming facilities were crushed, and the koi industry was set on the brink of extinction.
And this bell is the memorial that they use to remember that earthquake.
Although the earthquake had taken everything they had, eventually they began to rebuild.
Wow! I'm about to show you guys what is inside of here. It's crazy. Check this out.
These fish could be worth millions of dollars.
It's one of the most famous breeders in all of Japan. One of the coolest places I've ever been. Look at this.